performance. For example, you could have like a script and see we need like brochettes or some white something, and we find out that we use such kind of them, and so we remember that we once used that kind of costume, so there is only to just buy new ones or make up some new ones.
We need to do something all over the country.
But
we need to collaborate.
Yeah, but just because we don't have a lot of performances in Kigali, or some don't have such kind of information, if there are people who need such kind of costumes, they can even approach Hope or Mashirika,
yes,
so they can lend them some costumes.
Somebody has to make like an archive of what things were done in the last years, and then directors and designers can communicate.
But like for community theaters, we do community pitches.
Theater, yes.
Yeah. Most of the time we aim, like we do have like 30 or more performances. After 30 performances, the costume is already
yeah, I can relate to that.
Or sometimes we do buy new ones in the middle of the performances, just because they get all the.
Yeah, but you know, the clothing, fashion, textile, design industry is like the second industry that's killing us. There's fabrics everywhere.
Yeah.
So maybe we could do something with that. But yes, if you're not collaborating, it's in some way for some costumes, not for all. I'm sure they're all around, because he just asked that how can we make costumes, you know, with less money or less resources, or the only way is to collaborate like that.
Yeah.
If you ask on online, and you see sometimes they have a really eloquent historic garments, dresses, and they will show you that they have been in like 3-4 films, and these are big films. And I just recently heard that every big commercial film has 4 costumes for each actor, 4 of the same. So they won't lose money if something goes wrong. So imagine. So they're not telling us, because they have no museums of costumes. All these costumes that you know from theater and films, there's no museums that they're there. So they're probably going around. And if it's not happening here with all the traditional things that you have, I think you should start thinking about it.
Yeah, because I know there was a movie, 2004, and I still find costume of that movie there. We still have there.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see?
So because no one has approached Mashirika, so if you have this kind of costume, can you help us with this? No.
You should do some kind of youth exchange design project and
Yeah.
have people think of that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else? Different topic? Yes?
Actually, what I want to say, as I see, the costume design is a very sensitive part of the theater.
Very.
So it needs very, careful. It needs to be done very carefully. So what I can say, in Rwanda, it's very difficult to get concentrated on the costume design, because even you don't think it's very important in the production. Sometimes you'll be asked to bring your own costume when you are coming to.
Yes, I understand. Yes.
Because we lack does, as my friend said, we lack
Resources.
We lack that department. So we need a platform on the department of costume design.
Yes.
And I would like to ask, what if, as we saw yesterday, there is a situation you can break out during the performance. What about costume design? Someone can pretend to have a costume like, what example can I use? Actually, I want to say, is there any convenience which can break out during the costume design? How do you manage? How can someone manage when it breaks out?
Inconvenience, okay. You know, if somebody is inconvenient as a person or as an actor, or you have conflicts, I mean, but the designer is a person that needs to persuade the actors that they are there to help designers, the costume designers, okay? Even the stage design, he tries to work with the director and do something on stage that you can move really nicely. But for the costume, they just need to, you need to reassure them. And sometimes actors also have an idea, because you might tell me, oh, bring something from your house. Yes, if you have some comfortable shoes that could go with your costume and you know that they're comfortable and you will be really happy with that, you just bring them. Shoes are a problem in theaters, in Greece also. I mean, you want the person to be comfortable. So conflict is only if the actor is not taking seriously their job. I mean, they need to look well and be correct in their character, right? I mean, if the character is something else and then you bring your own clothes and they're not there, they're not correct with the concept, what can you do? It's the same thing if you ask somebody to act in a specific way, the director, and the actor doesn't agree.